Being a small property manager really means thinking big, like getting the right staff. From the front desk personnel to the housekeeping team, the kitchen crew and management, each staff member plays a vital role in your day-to-day operations and guest satisfaction. But we know one of your greatest challenges is staff turnover. So finding dedicated long-term employees is critical to keeping your small property flying high. Let's look at the 6 key staff positions you need and why. From the get-go, there's front desk. As your initial point of contact for guests, the staff are key to making a good first impression. Then there's housekeeping. These staff look at your property's cleanliness, making sure it's pleasant and comfortable. Next, food and beverage. Through culinary delights and exceptional service, these staff can turn your guest experience from good to delicious. Not to mention maintenance. These staff make sure your property functions well and stays in a good physical condition. And of course, security. The safety of all guests, all staff, and your property as a whole should be everyone's concern. Then last but not least, marketing. These staff promote your property and services to potential guests. If you're a bigger property, you might have dedicated staff for these. But even for smaller places, these roles are worth thinking about, whether you handle them yourself or bring in some help. Each of these staff positions plays a role in your overall success, working together to keep you soaring above your competition. So now you know the key staff positions you're after. Here are the 6 key personality traits to look for. Extroversion is essential when dealing with guests. You want staff who get energy and fulfillment from social interactions. Attention to detail is critical too. Looking after guests involves lots of moving parts, so you want people that won't miss anything important. Independence is key. You also want staff who are able to solve problems for guests themselves without always leaning on you for support. Another important trait is likability. Positive people who get along with guests and fellow staff. And look for people with an open mind. With guests coming from all over the world and different cultures, you need staff who are open to anything and anyone. And finally, real passion. All your staff should live and breathe hospitality with a genuine desire to enjoy and please people. Remember, running a successful small accommodation business is also about managing your staff's schedules. With Little Hotelier's comprehensive suite of tools, you can streamline this process and make sure your staff are always where they need to be when they need to be there. Now that's thinking big.